ride practice?
I did not. I was wore out after the race yesterday.
Oh, you rode the four-wheeler?
Yeah, I race four-wheelers every weekend. This is just for fun.
You win this too, though?
Not yet. I only got one left. It's still gonna be better than mud.
Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of mud.
Man, I tell you what, I was so excited when I got done yesterday. That's the first time I got to watch my bike like all year.
Got a flip in the back.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, I was excited. Like I said, I got off the foil and I was like, man, I'm not gonna have to wash it for 3.5 hours when I get home.
How dusty was it?
It wasn't yesterday. It was perfect, man. There's no dust, no mud. It's gonna be a little dry today.
What's that?
It's gonna be a little dry today since everybody blew it out at practice.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. We're at Clay Cross Country again in Ruston on the bikes today. Just wanted y'all to hear some of that bannering. I wanted to emphasize that because I think that's one of the greatest things about this this series is, man, everybody's out there for a common goal. Everybody wants to win, but everybody's out there to also have a good time and enjoy themselves, and that's Mr. Lewis. I think he's running third in points right now, right behind me and not very far, but great respect for each other and everybody out there. And anyway, we're going to get the race started here in just a few minutes. It's almost none of the same track we ran in the previous video, and it was just as good. Awesome setting. The landowners super welcoming for us this weekend, and like I said in the ATV video, if you didn't watch it, it's probably by far venue of the year in my book. Welcome to Team Yemastall, the last two people off the line. I think me and Sam were just trying to see who could get started completely last. days where your brain just isn't working. And not only that, your body doesn't even feel connected to it. That was the day I was having today. I usually push pretty hard on the ATVs, but I had to push particularly hard the day before because it was so tight, and it was an awesome track. I absolutely loved it, but I was beat. And when I got on the bike, I felt like it was my first time riding, maybe my second time, just because I didn't fall quite as much. But I let old Sam around me. He's first in points. I'm behind him far enough that I don't think I can catch him anyway, and I just wasn't willing to do it today. That being said, today I was by far my own worst enemy. I didn't feel good, which is a pretty crappy excuse for not trying hard. But I just kept thinking, especially in this first part that we did on the ATV, is man, I was flying through here yesterday on something that was 3 times the width and twice as heavy. Why can't I get my crap together? And it was pretty discouraging. Actually, I ended up jumping the video to like the last, I think, 2 laps to finish out. From here on out, you'll notice that I get considerably more stable and a lot faster because I couldn't get it together for the first 30 minutes of the race. was even crazier to me is I got to talking to Sam after the race, and you know, I let him buy me first thing. Wasn't even really that concerned about it. And by the way, Sam took first place from dead last, and I ended up taking second place from right in front of him, oddly enough. And me and him were talking about it as after the race, just kind of had a phone call and wanted to see what was going on. So we both got such terrible starts, and he was like, "Man, I was watching you, and you didn't like you were trying." I was like, "Dude, I wasn't." He said, "Me either." He said, "After we got that start like that," he said, "I was just out there to ride." I said, "You know, it seems like I always do better when I don't try, because when I do try, I end up smoking trees." It's like the same thing for me, man. So we were talking about it, and I was like, I literally had no idea that I was in second place, and apparently after looking at the times was in second place from like lap 2 on. I just knew when I came in. I told my wife, I was like, yeah, I might have got 5th or 6th. I'm just assuming somebody probably, you know, crashed or, you know, didn't have a good day, and it just blew my mind how it turned out.
Don't do that, you'll end up stuck.
So I'm really happy to say that was my only mistake of the day. I did not ride very hard or very fast just because I was wore out. I was like, hey, you know what? We're in last place. We're going to just ride it out and see what happens. And as long as we don't only make one lap like we did last race, then we'll be good. Mr. Pipkin there. Sorry I didn't get out of the way sooner, buddy. I don't like hitting trees, so I was trying to find a safe place to stop, but congratulations. And I believe that was Mr. Bradford who took your second overall. I got out of the way a little bit quicker for him, but congratulations to this guy as well. And finally, that should be Mr. Trevor Hewlin, who took third overall for the day. Great ride to all three of these guys. I hope one day I might can get up there and at least be close enough to watch them. I always know when I see Mr. Larry sitting inside the woods, that means that Grady's coming up somewhere. So I was a little better prepared for this one and able to let him by a whole lot quicker. Unfortunately, I didn't know Mr. Henry was behind me, but I also know that I can't keep up with him, and it looked like him and Grady had something going on. So that was pretty cool to get to see them both that close together. Guys, we're back to the starting line. If you're watching this far in, there's a pretty good chance you were at the race. And even if you weren't, I sure would appreciate if you guys would hit the like button and subscribe so y'all can catch all the videos. I try to post for ATV and bike, and most of the time I also get the Pee Wee events if you're a parent out there. So hope y'all have a good day.